Hey, how's it going? This is Turkish Coffee. Thank you very much for watching. Today we're working on Legacy, which is an easy Windows machine from Mac the Box. As always, I want to remind you guys I have a repo linked in the description below where you can find most of the commands I use during the CTF. So just go in the description and find a link if you're interested. Talking about the box today, we'll do some, as always, we'll do some ping and nmap just to understand what we're dealing with. As always, yeah, very simple stuff. Then we'll clone a repo to exploit it manually. We'll do some payload with MSF Venom. Actually, here is an F is missing, but now I'm noticing it. But it's MSF Venom, the command, not MS Venom. Netcat to catch a reverse shell, Python to run the exploit, and then we'll do some extra thing here with the multi-handler. Yeah, multi-handler basically is the equivalent for netcat in Metasploit. Very useful. I like it very much because you can have multiple shells in the same console. You can have multiple session shells in the same console, and you can do a lot of stuff like pivoting, moving things here and there. Very nice, especially in complex exam. So, and then of course we have Metasploit here. Talking attacks and prevas, super interesting because we're dealing with two of the let's say most famous and most popular vulnerabilities of the last probably decades or so. So in the first vulnerability is basically a flaw in Windows, which was discovered in 2008, so very long ago, like 16 years or so. And here is the exploit. So this is a module, MSF module, to exploit this vulnerability. And the second vulnerability is the super famous and the one we all love is AutoBlue. And we're gonna exploit it with this exploit here in Metasploit ps-exec1. There are so many exploits for this vulnerability, but I'm gonna use it this specifically because I found it working very well with no problem. A couple of other extra information. MS07-067 was used by configure worm, very nasty, and AutoBlue, as we all know, is utilized by WannaCry. So just a couple of other extra information giving you. Of course, we don't do reverse engineering here, so we can't notice all these things, but there's an extra info. In total, we're gonna do 2 Metasploit attacks and 1 manual exploitation. Shout out to LVO Jr. because he crafted the exploit I'm using today. It's called AutoBlue, I guess. And I'm showing you guys how to play a bit with the reverse shell in this lab, in this box. So we're doing 3 extra reverse shell. Here, very nice to work with, just trying a couple of things. I like it. And then we don't need previous escalation because we're gonna get NT authority system or admin right away, even though UMI is not working in this machine, so there is a thing to do just to find UMI exit and things, but I'm not gonna do that. If you want to get the flag, you can find some, you can Google it, you can find some other solution and other write-ups, but as you know, I'm not interested in getting the flags for the boxes. And while I do the boxes, I want to learn how to compromise, how to escalate it, and then if escalation is needed, and then I treat it as a lab. So no flags. I don't care about the flags. Because when you do exam, it's not about the flags, and and it is more about how you understand and how you exploit the mechanism or a misconfiguration to get in. Yeah, at least this is my perspective. Yeah. So enough talking by Turkish Coffee, and let's work on it. Bang. Yeah, yeah, it's working. Okay. So now I'm doing this. Echo. Oh yeah, echo is Kali. And the box is 10.10.10.4, right? Good. Is legacy. And then I pipe everything here. I got oh. Okay. Yeah. Cut. Okay, good. So machine is working. Confirmation, which is Windows box. Yeah, we already knew we had confirmation, but extra confirmation. Let's just say, but when it's a black box, these are all details which can give you information in advance, yeah, without running Nmap. So if you follow me, you know I like to run this to Nmap scripts. I just don't go with the standard Nmap TAC-A or TAC-SCV or whatever it is. I always try to look for other ports open, yeah. It can be interesting times, breaching a box, using a like a port which others haven't found or stuff like that. Yeah, so good. So TAC-A, this is a combination of SC, SV, and TAC-A. So default script, version enumeration, and OS enumeration. Script vol. This is basically enumerating the box for known vulnerabilities, and also gives you the exploit. So this is very, very interesting, guys. Try to take note of this if you want to save some time and just instead of googling this and that. I mean, usually works, but is not like bulletproof. Yeah. And then we pipe it into a file just for future reference or documentation. 3 ports open, Samba mostly, yeah. And here comes with the script, yeah. So we have this vulnerability ID, yeah, as I shown in as I show in the content review, and here is the first exploit. Very simple. So you have everything here, yeah. And then we also have the second, which should be, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Which is it? I don't know. Where is it? Let's run it again. There should be 2 vulnerabilities with 2 different exploit. No, I don't know what happened. Let's run it again. Anyway, this is a confirmation that we just have 3 ports. Good. Let me run in the meanwhile Metasploit msf console. If you want to save time, you can also use TAC-Q. So it won't display and won't load the banner. So this banner here, you know that there are many banners, many different banners. I very like them. So I let it load it. I let it load it. Yeah, good. I don't know what's happening with Nmap. So slow. Let it load. So that's so weird. Come on, Nmap. So strange, yeah. Let me pause it a second. All right, so I don't know honestly what happened with Nmap or maybe with the box, but now we got back the we got back the result, and this is okay. So the command was nmap tech script vuln. This is the legacy AP, and then piped everything into this file. Yeah. So I expected exactly this. I don't know what happened earlier, but yeah, now it's working. So very good. So detected the script vuln detected the vulnerability, and also suggests us this exploit. Yeah. So MS17 tag 10. This is Eternal Blue. Yeah. Super known. Also, Nmap has detected another vulnerability and is suggesting us the exploit. Yeah. So thank you very much, Nmap, and thank you for all the NSC script. Yeah, that you doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good. So this is very useful, honestly, because you can detect the vulnerability and you don't have to go on Google just search in for this or that exploit. So you already have everything suggested there. So fantastic. So what do we do in this case? We do this, guys. So you copy the exploit ID, yeah, and then you open Metasploit, and you need to search, and here you have a few exploit modules you can try. Honestly, the one I found working is this one, yeah. MS17 or 10 PS exact, yeah. So this one, you take it and then you do use, right? Options, and then you go for set L port, port. Oh my gosh, set L port 8888, set L host. You go for 10.0, set our hosts for sure is there. I haven't seen it, but for sure is there. This is the target machine 10.10.10.4. Apologies, it's set. Set, yeah, and then you go options. So yeah, we have to fill the yes section. Yeah. Okay. This is important, and we comment about this later. Okay. Yeah. So this should be fine. Oh my god. Run. And we should have a shell here in a few seconds. And the UMI in Metasploit and Meterpreter is get UID. Yeah, good. So this is the first way to get into the box. Very useful, guys. Learn it, because there are many exams and other CTF which they still have and they still want us to practice the Eternal Blue tank. Yeah. So please learn it, and then we can put this in the background doing Ctrl Z. If we go back to the nmap result, we see the exploit. Yeah, so this is the one we just used, and this is the second one. Yeah, so you just copy and you do search, and then we should have just one actually here. These are all the version which are compatible to this exploit. Okay, I guess I'm not an expert on this side, but yeah. So it is exploit Windows SMB and this is the exploit. Good. So you copy paste the module and you do this use. Okay, options, set host 0, set L port 3333, set our hosts, it's 10.10.10.4. Let's see whether we have other things to fill. Okay, target was already okay. My machine and the port. Run it. And again, in a few seconds, we should have the shell, another Meterpreter shell on the box. Yeah, get UID. All right. So Ctrl Z, and then sessions. You see, we have two different shells, two different Meterpreter shell on the same box. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. And again, in the first one, we have used the MS 17 or 10 exploit, and in this other one, the exploit is MS 0806867. Yeah, so it's two different exploits. Very good. So now, guys, I want to show you how to exploit this box and using a manual like a manual exploitation method, and which I'm going to show you in a second. So here we go. Private window, and I think it's called this guy here, Helvio Junior, MS17 10. Yeah, very nice. I think this guy's Brazilian. Yeah, just a couple of certs, huh? Thank you very much, Helvio. Muito obrigado. Repositories, 70 repos, yeah? Crazy. This guy is, wow. Okay, you can just clone it. And we can close this. We can do this clear. And I'm gonna move this up. Close. All right. Okay, and then we do get. Oh my gosh! Git clone. All right. And then what? And then we do here we do the exploit. We're doing the exploit, and we do the payload using MSF Venom. I'm gonna show you MSF Venom. This is the payload. Yeah. So Windows /reverse shell reverse TCP. This is our machine IP. Yeah. And this is the port. We can leave 8200. Yeah. Format .exe, Windows, and then we have AutoBlue .exe. Good. So now, netcat as always, and LVP 8200, and we go. Oh, I could do this. Copy AutoBlue, and maybe, yeah. Okay, copy CDMS ls. Okay, here it is. So now the command is the following. Very simple, very nice, very simple, very nice. Thank you, Helvio Junior. So Python 2, send and execute. This is the target box. Yeah, target box IP, and this is the exploit. Let me see again. Yeah, AutoBlue. All right, AutoBlue. Yeah. Send and execute. This is the key here. Right. So here we go. This is super interesting because this is a very old Windows machine, and UMI is not working. If you're interested, of course, here we are admin. Yeah, but if you're interested, you can dig Google and you can search for like how to actually, this is part of the CTF. Yeah, so if you want to see that you are root, or you want to get the root flag and things, you have to find a umi.exe file. Yeah, but given, as you know, I'm not interested in flags and stuff, I'm not going like looking into that. But if you want, just go. Otherwise, you can leverage Meterpreter, and then you can find whatever you want up there. Yeah, as you wish. So this is the first manual exploitation. And what was like specific, peculiar here, let me just go back. So we have used a very simple share reverse TCP, Windows reverse TCP, very, very common. And then we have coded with netcat. Yeah. Now I want to show you how to craft a different payload exactly for this exploit, and getting the reverse shell with multi-handler in Metasploit. Let me show you. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. So I want to show you. And also, it's also very useful, honestly, because sometimes in some exam or in some boxes, this or that payload is not working at all. So we got to be flexible and learn how to use this or that payload. Yeah, it depends, So up next, we run multi-handler. Yeah. Okay. And multi-handler, guys, is basically netcat netcat within Metasploit. Yeah. So it's exactly the same. There are a few like tweaks you can do. You can like decide which payload to use based on the reverse shell payload and stuff. You can do a couple of more things, but basically you just catch a reverse shell. Yeah, fantastic. So use 7. As you can see here, it defaults to generic share reverse TCP. Yeah, but in this case, I want you guys to set it to this one. Look, set payload Windows share reverse TCP. Yeah. Okay, so this is not generic. This is specific Windows share reverse TCP. Why? Because as we have just said, it must match the reverse shell payload, which I'm going to do in a second. Yeah. So one moment. So here is the command. You see, MSF Venom, TACP for payload, Windows, share reverse TCP. Yeah, share reverse TCP, share reverse TCP. This is the localhost. Localhost is my box. Yeah, 27,000. Very good. So we do set. Oh, we do this options. Here we can set lhost then 0 for my box for Kali. Set lport 27,000. Yeah, and I guess that's it. Payload. Yeah. IP. Port. Yeah, everything should be good. And then here is the name. Okay, so it's TACF for exe and the AutoBlue 2. Yeah, let's run it. And now we also start the multi-handler. Yeah. So now if we run this command here, let me show you. if you run this command, we should get the reverse shell back into multi-handler, right? So Python set and execute as before. This is the target box, and this is the payload I just created. Yeah, you remember? So let's see. You never know, huh? Drums. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here it is. Okay, if I do, OMI is not working, as you can see. Yeah, but it's okay. So this is admin. And the cool thing here is that we have used another type of reverse shell, and we have not used netcat, but multi-handler. Very, very cool to me, guys. Very, very cool to me. Okay, then we can do Ctrl-Z, and we can put it in the background, clear, just to have it a bit more nice. And if I do sessions, you see that we have three different shells and three different sessions on the same machine. Beautiful, right? Plus the one which we had here. Yeah, you remember that we also had a netcat here. Yeah. So here comes the last one. Yeah, here comes the last one. We still use multi-handler, and we can do this. We can do basically, we can do this. Yeah, well, yeah, we are here, and we can do options, and we can do this. We can do, honestly, I'm not sure at this point. Okay, options, yeah, and then we do set payload, Windows, Meterpreter, and reverse TCP. Yeah. So now what am I doing now? Now I'm starting another multi-handler listener on my box, like leaving and respecting all the other three shells that we already have. This is for another, like this is another listener basically, and I'm setting Windows Meterpreter reverse TCP payload for that listener. Okay, why? Because in a few seconds I'm crafting another payload exactly with that specifics or specification. I don't know what to say this in English, but exactly with this payload. Let me show you. It's going to be simpler. So set payload Windows Meterpreter reverse TCP. Yeah, it's already okay. And then we do options. Okay, and then for we just have to change the port, the listening port. So we do set L port. You can do 7766. Good. Very nice. So now we just have to do this, guys. Now we have to craft the payload for the reverse shell. Okay, so Windows Meterpreter reverse TCP. Yeah, Windows Meterpreter reverse TCP, as we just said. This is my port. This is my port. This is my IP. And now we just have to change the port here, which should match the port that we have set here. Yeah, so 7766, 7766. Good. Format exe and Eternal Blue 3 is absolutely okay. Let me check. Let me double check again. Options 77. The IP is fine. Yeah. Meterpreter. Right now, run. Should be okay. And now we just have to send it. Okay. So again, this is the command to run the exploit. The exploit is called send and execute. And again, thank you very much to Elvio Jr. from Brazil Thank you. Muito obrigado. This is the IP of the target box, and this is the payload. Yeah, this is the payload for the reverse shell. Okay, and just to brush up on this, multi-handler is listening on my IP on the port that I told them. Yeah, 7766, which should be exactly the same. Yeah, here. And in a few seconds, we should get a Meterpreter session back. If everything is okay. Let's see. Yeah, should work. Should. You see? Fantastic. I'm very, very happy. Get your ID. Okay, network authority system. Network authority system. So, fantastic. I'm very happy. Very, very happy because we have seen together, guys, basically five different ways to breach this machine. Very happy for this. So if I do Control Z, and if I do yes, you see it's 4. Here we have 4 different sessions on this box. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all for today, honestly. So I really hope it was useful for you. And again, as a beginner to beginners, yeah, try different type of shell, try different type of solution and tools. In each and every box you do, in each and every box you try to breach and to prove-ask. Don't treat, this is my advice, yeah, don't treat the box as just I don't know, just as a way to show on social media that you breached it, or I don't know. Just use it as a lab. Use it as a lab. Take your time. Try different things. Make mistakes. No worries. Research. Yeah. There are fantastic, for real, fantastic resources online which can be very, very useful. And I'm going to show you. Of course, the first one I'm suggesting you is Actrix. This is crazy. You can find anything here. For real, anything. Anything, yeah. So, for example, in this case, if you're just starting out, if you're a beginner, as I was, like I'm still a beginner, but I was a real beginner like some time ago, and my point was just getting root, getting like user.txt and things, but there is no point in that, yeah, because you don't learn. So my suggestion for you is you find an open port and then go here in Actrix and also in other like portals like that, another website like this, and try to find try to build your own methodology. Yeah, so for example, you can go here and it says pentesting SMB, and then you can see like a lot of suggestions. Yeah, you can see a lot of ideas how to gather information on this port. Yeah. And then if you keep going, you see GNOME for Linux, RPC client, and then there are so many other like tools and other things, you see. And this is Metasploit. And try to build your own methodology, TrackMap exec, this was crazy tool, yeah. Meaning you find the port, okay, like port 22, for example. Okay, so I see a port 22. What should I do? Okay, I should start enumerating. Maybe I enumerate further with an NSC script in Nmap, or maybe I just go here and I find some ideas. Yeah. Here there is a fantastic page. You can come here and start learning how to enumerate and how to find vulnerabilities, or maybe how to find old version which are vulnerable or misconfigured. I mean, there are so many things. Try to spend and to try to spend time like Googling how to compromise this or that, rather than just jumping on other write-ups, yeah, or maybe just going on YouTube and finding a solution. Try to spend time, like few hours, or maybe also days, why not, trying to find a way in. Try to find yourself a solution, yeah. Then if you don't, okay, don't blame yourself, but I believe it's very useful. Finding it hard and keep going, okay, because in this job, in this field, in this work, you will struggle a lot, for real. You will struggle a lot, because this is not easy. This is not easy at all. And not knowing how to breach in port 22, and like trying yourself how to find a solution, try to find a common misconfiguration, try to find exploit for that version, trying to brute force it. I'm just giving an example, yeah. That's very, 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 very educational. Very, very, very educational. Very educational, you know, because you will not only learn how to compromise port 22. I'm just giving an example here, but you will also learn how this industry is. It's very hard. It's very hard, and most of the times you are by yourself. Okay, so you have a problem and you have to find a solution. Yeah, so it will teach you technically how to get into port 22, but also how to be mentally strong, how to keep going. Yeah, so this is my advice to you guys. Again, I'm not a top hacker, I'm not a top NSA hacker, absolutely not. As you can see, I'm just doing write-ups. I'm trying my best to give back to the community what I've learned from the community some time ago, and that's it. So thank you very much again for watching this video. Hopefully was somehow useful for you, and see you next time. Thank you.